Nvidia Shield TV is no PS4 or Xbox One X, but what it lacks in power, it does make up for in convenience. It's a hybrid of Android TV and cloud gaming, which is the original OG in cloud gaming compared to Google Chrome, which just dipped its feet a couple of months ago. So Nvidia Shield TV allows its users to have unlimited access to a library of games hosted by Nvidia Shield servers for the life of the subscription. So you're not paying hefty sums of money to get a PC to play Hitman 2 or Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm Valju on SmartDNSProxy.com, and here are the best games Nvidia Shield TV has to offer. The 2013 reboot took the franchise back to its roots with survival, action and puzzle to its gameplay, and also an origin story for Lara to boot. It's obviously inspired by the Uncharted series with the third-person shooting and set pieces along the way, but it made its own mark with the franchise with different gameplay elements. I loved it back in 2013 and it still holds up today. If you haven't played it, you totally should. After Asylum set a benchmark for superhero melee combat, Arkham City was met with universal acclaim for its narrative and world design, and is also considered one of the best games of all time. If you've never played an Arkham game, I mean, why haven't you? Well, what are you even waiting for? You get to be Batman, which is pretty freaking cool.
Hurt, man. Look out! The man! You won't be walking out of here.
Perhaps considered as one of the best first-person shooters of all time because of its immersive sim elements and impressive atmosphere, not because of bombarding set pieces like Call of Duty. It's set in an underwater city called Rapture and takes influences from Ayn Rand, for its themes and philosophies, of course. If that didn't sell you on how awesome the setting is, you probably haven't played many immersive sims, but as a first one that you can play, this one is a banger. One of the most underrated third-person shooters as it's thrown off as an Uncharted knockoff, but if you're willing to see past the passable gameplay, it has one of the most rich narratives in video games of all time. It's one that can only be done in this medium to fully understand it. It's a cult classic for a reason.
Thought we were rescuing people.
Alpha, if you can hear me, we're approaching your position. Our guys are pinned down in the fuselage.
We ain't been spotted yet. Might want to equip silencers.
Good call.
Take them out before they see us.
Hostile down.
Targets eliminated. Keep a low profile.
We're getting chewed up here!
Claptap, a robot with a cute sense of humor and loot systems that make progression and upgrading your character feel very fun, makes this first-person shooter stand out from the crowd. Its Firefly-esque vibe certainly makes the characters more interesting, even if its lore might not live up to its world or humor. It's a breeze if you love shooters, and there's a sequel in the works, so you better catch up.
You? One more step and it'll be your last! Oh, that hurt!
This 2011 Deus Ex is the true personification of immersive sims, with its player-driven plot and freedom of choice in both narrative and character abilities. It stands shoulder to shoulder with other sims like Dishonored, System Shock and Thief. It's set in cyberpunk world with humans having augments. Think Blade Runner, but limbs instead of androids. My only qualm was the enemy AI, which was a little buggy every now and then, but it never hampered my experience, so don't miss this one.
Any word from Sarah for the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive.
By far the most wacky and humorful game in the list so far. Even though it's always been considered a GTA clone, it's gleefully silly in an endearing way. You can have a fart in a jar gun and dildo as weapons in an open world. That's as mental as it can get. Even a simple thing like getting into your car is rather fun. The whole game can be played into co-op if you have another controller. You can customize your character to an insane degree. It's goofy fun, go play it. So those are our picks for best Nvidia Shield TV games. Let us know in the comment section below which one you liked and which one you're playing at the moment. While you're at it, check out smartdnsproxy.com if you're keen to unblock Netflix, Hulu, Pandora, Amazon Prime Video. There's plenty of those just for $5 a month, which is bugger all if you ask me for the amount of content boost you get. I'm Vamsy, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If you didn't see me in the last one, you probably will see me in the next one.